Hey, Shalom. I'd like to first start off by giving all honor and glory praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Ruach Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teach this truth and rule well. While Shalom to you, sincere Akim that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, that's pushing this truth and sincerity and in charity. My name is Yeromia out of the GMS Indianapolis camp, the branch out here in Indianapolis, Indiana. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, just going to do a little quick hit, just based off of this article, that I found on this website called Newsmax. All right. And the headline says, presidential doomsday plane's arrival in D.C. raises concerns. All right. This was posted on Thursday, the 19th of June, 2025. It says, the arrival of the Air Force's doomsday plane at Joint Base Andrews in Maryland has elevated fears that the U.S. may be on the verge of a major confrontation in the Middle East. It says the E-4B Night Watch is a militarized Boeing 747 capable of surviving a nuclear blast and would serve as a central command for the president and key military leaders in the event of a nuclear confrontation. It says, as of Wednesday evening, President Donald Trump said he has reviewed and approved a military option for the U.S. to engage directly with Iran, but has thus far withheld from giving a formal go-ahead. It says, while the four E-4Bs are in a regular flight rotation to maintain operational readiness, Wednesday's flight issued a call sign of Order 01 instead of the typical Order 6, according to data from the flight tracking site Flight Radar. It says the plane left Bossier City, Louisiana, just prior to 6 p.m. and arrived in Maryland at 10 p.m. The images of the doomsday plane in the nation's capital come the same week as the president is putting all options on the table to confront Iran's nuclear ambitions. It is unclear if the plane's landing in Andrews was routine or a precautionary show of force to remind Iran what is at stake. It says, in case of a national emergency, the E-4B provides a highly survivable command, control, and communication center to direct U.S. forces, execute emergency war orders, and coordinate actions by civil authorities, according to the Air Force. All right. And, I bring this article out, to show that, these, that this is an example of, how these, how the president or how, these elites, would try and escape, nuclear war. Okay. This goes to show you that, that these elites, they have access, to these, special 747 planes. Okay. And I can most definitely, see this being used, to escort, these high level, Edomite, banking families. All right. Escort them to a deep underground bunker, right? All right, but we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, according to prophecy, man, these damn devils, they're not going to be able to escape. They're not going to be able to escape the aftermath of nuclear warfare. Okay, because at the end of the day, the Lord is going to raise up his elect, okay, to hunt them out of those hunt them out of those bunkers. All right, wherever they're hiding, man. So hey, Esau, Edom can't hide, man. All right. Hey, man, the elect, they're gonna get spiritual powers, man, and they're gonna be able to hunt you elites down. All right, and slap chains on you. All right. So hey, this is the book of Amos, chapter 9 and verse 2. It says, though they dig into hell, then shall mine hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence I will bring them down. Yep. So just like how these elites, man, hey, these elites are, they got, bunkers and different ways on how they think that, they can escape, this third world war, man. All right. But the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al Shai is gonna raise his elect up, all right, with spiritual powers, all right, to be able to literally hunt you elites down, all right, and to pull you out those bunkers, man. All right, those deep underground nuke-proof bunkers, man. All right. Hey, they're gonna be the first going into slavery, man. Hey, these damn elites, hey, man, they can't escape the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Hey, that's what these damn devils have in their mind. But hey, at the end of the day, these damn devils, they think, hey, these damn devils, they can only go so far, right? They could only go so far. It's not going to be like in one of those, post-apocalyptic movies, all right, to where after the nukes go off, all right, there's going to be a few survivors and a civilization is going to, return back to normal. Nah, man. All right, once them nukes go off, all right, anybody, hey, once those nukes go off, anyone that's here in America is going to be burnt to a crisp, man. All right. And these world elites, all right, that have access to these bunkers, all right, they're going to be the first ones, all right, to go into slavery, man. All right. They're going to be preserved to be put in them chains, man. So these world elites, thinking that, they're safe, that they can hide from Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, all right, whether it's in a deep underground bunker or some space station, man. All right, the elect is gonna hunt you down, man. All right, and put you into slavery, man. All right. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16 and verse 16. It says, behold, I will send for my, it says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al Shai power, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. You see that? So right now, the men of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai are doing the fishing part. All right, going out there on the highways and hedges, week in and week out, fishing for the elect. All right. So when that time comes for the Lord to raise up his elect, so some of the Lord's elect are going to be raised up, all right, to be, you know, immortal warriors, you know, which that's all, you know, all of the elect is going to be raised up, you know, to be immortal, you know, kings and priests, you know, even if that means if some of the elect has to lay their life down for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, you know, hey, they're going to be raised back up, you know. You know, but the point being, man, the Lord is going to use, all right, his elect as a you know, to help put these damn devils in chains, man. All right. You know, to when that time comes, the Lord is going to turn those fishers into hunters. Okay, to hunt these world leaders, all right, these you know, these heathen world leaders, all right, to hunt them down, all right, and put them into slavery, man. All right, just like how they had us in slavery. All right, how they was hunting us down. They you know, they was hunting, you know, Jake out of the, you know, west coast of Africa. All right, you know, putting them on slave ships and, you know, bringing them over here to the Americas. All right. Also, what Esau Edom done did to the northern kingdom. All right, when he came over to the Americas, you know, rape, rob, and pillage. All right, these damn devils are, hey, they're getting ready to answer to all that, man. And no bunker is gonna save you, man. All right, no space station is gonna save you, man. All right. Hey, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is gonna, hey, put the pain to you, man. All right. So, you know, hey, man, hey, tensions are rising, man. All right. And, you know, hey, this article wouldn't come out for no reason, man. You know, I can most definitely see, you know, something like this happening, man. You know, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it off right here. You know, I'd like to give all honor, glory, praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Hakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teach this truth and real well. Wa Shalom to you, sincere Akim that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, that's pushing this truth in sincerity and in charity. And with that, I'm gonna say Shalom.